Now this approach for minimal training, it's going to vary from person to person, and I'm not going to guarantee you're going to get results. But this is what I would suggest in general to do minimum amount of work when it comes to fitness and still put on a decent amount of muscle or burn some body fat. I would say train anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour a day or per session, and train intense. I would also suggest keep your workout sessions around 2 to 3 times a week, so that way your body remembers the previous session and you still have time to recover. You still might fall back from not training enough, or you're still able to maintain some of the fitness from the previous session. It depends on how well your previous session has been planned. Another tip is to pick compound exercises majority of the workouts. I'm always going to suggest do full body workouts. Whether you train just to aim for minimum or whether you train to maximize your performance and maximize your time, always go full body. There might be times I would train more muscles than the others, but the goal by the end of each workout is the whole body gotta work out. When it comes to breakfast, I would always suggest aim for low carb, high fat, moderate protein. That way you start your day with low insulin and you still have elevated growth hormone from the morning. And you're still not getting an insulin spike, so you're more likely to not store fat. For lunch, I would suggest a similar meal, or if you want to have a higher carb meal, go for it. But it depends on how much work you're willing to do. For dinner, I would suggest just have a normal meal like many people, protein, carbs, and fats. I would suggest do your workouts in the morning so it's out of the way, or if you're not a morning person, just do it after work and before dinner. And when it comes to a workout session, I would suggest always train the legs first. I've done this before where I just did the minimum approach, although I did not get the results I wanted, but I was still able to maintain fitness. If I got the legs done by either doing a squat or a deadlift, or even a leg press, I got majority of the fitness results anyways, because the legs is what promotes the highest testosterone boost, and the legs cover the majority of muscles of the body. Having strong legs and glutes is what gives you more power to use more upper body strength. Now when it comes to cardio, there's different approaches to minimize the amount of work you do. That is, only do 1 or 2 high intensity interval training sessions a week, or I would say get a piece of cardio at home and just do it in front of a TV. I don't think majority of people will skip TV anyways. Most people want to catch up on their favorite TV shows, watch the news, or watch a movie. Now when it comes to picking the number of sets and reps, you got to balance it out throughout your entire body, or you might have to put a little bit of focus more on other areas for your weaknesses. For many people, the chest and the anterior deltoid is overly developed from our lifestyle, so there might be more exercises for the upper back. Now, this approach is not ideal for many people. Whether you like to work out or not, you still have to put the work in to maximize your results. This is just an approach that you might be able to gain results or maintain results. And this is what worked for me when I actually worked out for less than an hour, or when I tried to minimize the workout when I was very busy at one point. Now I know related to schoolwork, when I just did the minimum, so I can get certain marks. For example, the English courses that we had to take in high school, I didn't like it at all, so I did the minimum amount of work to get the mark. And I wanted to get the credit for sure. I also didn't want to have like a really bad average on my transcript. So I did the minimum work to get a certain mark. And then there were times I need to get a higher mark to catch up. So I had to put in the work to do it. And there are times I will not get the result because the work I did was not done smart. So instead of just working hard and efficiently, I work hard to find smarter ways to get the work done. So that applies to fitness too. You can work smart and do the minimum and still get some results in. You can work smart and hard and maximize your results, whether you like the subject or not.